Hi, today I'll be explaining the implications of the warlord era in China from 1916 to 1928. To understand the warlord era, it is important to first look at the conditions that led up to it. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, China was weakened by both internal problems and foreign influence. Western powers and Japan imposed unequal treaties, controlled trade, and took territory, which undermined China's sovereignty. At the same time, the Manchu government was struggling with corruption, resistance to reform, and growing unrest. This instability was highlighted in the Boxer Rebellion between 1898 and 1901, a nationalist uprising against foreign influence that was supported by the Qing government. However, the rebellion was crushed by foreign powers, forcing China to pay heavy reparations, which weakened the government and increased foreign control. After the death of the Emperor Shi in 1908, leadership passed to the young Emperor Pu Yi. The government was too weak to survive. The 1911 revolution led to the abdication of Pu Yi in 1912 and the end of imperial rule. Although a republic was established, it lacked strong leadership and led to the rise of Yuan Shikai. When Yuan died in 1916, China fragmented into regions controlled by warlords, beginning the warlord era. The warlord era had major political, economic, and social implications. Politically, China became deeply fragmented with no central authority. Regional warlords controlled their own armies and often acted with no national government. Armies expanded rapidly, and conflicted between warlords created constant instability. Economic and socially, the consequences were severe. Warlords funded their power through heavy taxation and exploitation, especially of peasants, leading to widespread poverty. At the same time, foreign powers took advantage of China's weaknesses. Japan, in the 21 Demands, expanded its influence and took control of regions like Manchuria. However, the chaos of the warlord era also led to the rise of new political movements. One of the most important figures during this time was Sun Yat-sen, a revolutionary who had long advocated for the end of imperial rule and the creation of modern China. He developed the three principles of the people: nationalism, democracy, and social reform. These ideas aim to unify China, establish a representative government, and improve conditions of ordinary people. Sun Yat-sen reorganized his political movement into the Kuomintang or KMT, which became the main nationalist party. However, because of the warlord divisions, Sun struggled to gain real power and had to rely on support of southern warlords. He strengthened his position when he accepted aid from the Soviet Union to form the First United Front with the Chinese Communist Party in 1923. This alliance allowed the KMT to build a stronger political and military base, including the creation of Whampoa Military Academy. After Sun Yat-sen's death in 1925, leadership of the KMT passed to Chiang Kai-shek, who emerged as a strong military leader. Chiang focused on unifying China by defeating the warlords and reducing communist influence. In 1926, he launched the Northern Expedition, a military campaign that aimed at bringing China back under central control. The Northern Expedition was largely successful because of strong organization, military training, and popular support. By 1928, Chiang Kai-shek's forces had captured major cities and established new government in Nanjing. However, this unity was incomplete. Many warlords remained influential, and Chiang's decision to purge the communists created internal divisions that would later lead to future conflict.